Hey, hello everyone, good morning. It's been quite some time since I met my family, and anyway, it's the weekend, and my sister has her leaves after some exams. So we were wondering we would catch up somewhere in between, which is close by to Bangalore as well as my hometown. So I'm heading towards Belur and Halebeedu, see the Chennakeshava Temple and the other architectures over there. 5 a.m. I think it's gonna take me around 4.5 hours to reach there. I'm gonna consider some break for fueling, tea, or breakfast. So see you on the road. And the route is filled with lots of scenic views. Very beautiful view over here. There's a windmill, there's a lake. The one thing that I didn't like about this journey are the roads. They're really bad. Only the Hassan road stretch until Hassan. From Bangalore to Hassan it's okay. But from the Hassan town to the Belur Chennakeshava Temple, the roads are really bad. I think December is the wrong time to visit this place because most of the area seems very dry. You can see most of the grasses are all dried up and there's a lot less greenery. But yeah, if you are visiting Belur for the architecture, then yes, any season is worth it. Hello, we've reached the Chennakeshava Temple in Belur. They have a huge parking area. I'm just behind the temple right now and going to the temple. Man, I can see the walls of the temple. It's pretty old and it's really nice. The first place we visited was Vishnuvardhana. Nearby the lake, we get to see many people performing rituals to Nagadevatas. The Sumukha Veg restaurant is just 50 meters away from the temple. It was easily accessible, hence we had breakfast there. The majestic Gopura greets you as you walk towards the temple. The Chennakeshava Temple stands majestic with a Dvajastambha overlooking it. It's astonishing to see a pillar made up of a single piece of stone standing tall without any help of binding mechanisms. At the foot of the temple, we find the sculpture of the founder of this Hoysala dynasty, the King Sala. He strikes down a lion to save his master Sudatta, carved in stone yet breathing with life. These are the Shila Balikes of Chennakeshava Temple. Each posture here tells a story, a dancer pausing mid-movement, a woman admiring her reflection, a musician lost in rhythm. Beside all this grace rises the epics, Ramayana, Mahabharata, gods, warriors, astras unleashed, carved not as myth but memory in stone. This isn't accidental. Seen from behind, the temple forms a star, a design meant to be discovered, not announced. Yes, we just finished the tour of this temple and it's really astonishing. So it's majestic, it's unbelievable and mind-blowing. So how they have carved this entire structure. So the main reason for making this temple is to celebrate their victory in some of the wars. So they have made 5 temples. They have made some blueprint of the temple before constructing the main temple. So right behind me, so that structure over there is a blueprint of the main temple over here. So the main temple here acted as a social gathering, a knowledge center, a place of worship, a place to uphold the law as well. Everyone just comes over to here, they view the sculptures, they view the carvings, and then they understand the story about our history. There was a carving of a dancer inside the temple. So what the speciality of this is that the dancer was wearing a bangle. So this bangle was actually carved in a single stone. The best part is there's a gap between the wrist and the bangle. So what this creates is that you can actually move the bangle or rotate the bangle. So all in a single stone. And in the temple, when priests perform pujas, the space gets to get claustrophobic. So they wanted to keep the design. What they did was they intentionally kept a lot of gaps between the carvings. So whatever details that have carved, right? Let's say there are multiple stages of Vishnu's avatars. So this whatever details they have done or whatever sculptures they have crafted, there are gaps between that. What is the reason for having the gaps between all the different stages of Vishnu's avatars? So the reason is airflow. So when the priests are performing puja or anyone is inside the garbhagudi, so at that time you are not supposed to get claustrophobic. So for good ventilation, they created these gaps between all the sculptures. That was really beautiful. India was so advanced that whatever we see now, whatever is the trend now, very simple things like women's fashion. So it's like the bob cut. So we have multiple different hairstyles. All these were experimented long back. So they also had some like the mini skirts, etc. So there are very intricate carvings of those present here. So there is a pillar inside the temple. So this pillar, it acts as a support beam to the entire temple. It acts as a support beam to the entire temple, and at the same time, the pillar rotates. But now what has happened is, due to years of structural damage, the pillar has become jammed. So you cannot rotate the pillars anymore. From carved stars to war epics, everything ends here, in a laddu. Humble, human, and full of grace. It was a really awesome experience at the Chennakeshava Temple. I got to see all the ancient cultural heritage of India. So the beautiful carvings, beautiful sculptures of epics like Mahabharata, Ramayana, Bharatanatyam, and Hiranyakashipu, all these things, multiple avatars of Vishnu's, how Indian culture was back then, how India was much more ahead of its time related to architecture, clothing, styling, dance, worship, lots of other things. Even the intricate details in the sculpture, it's a must see. You have to come here for yourself and see it. So if you have one day free, visit this place on a weekend. It's totally worth it. There are decent food places as well. You get decent vegetables. I took the Hassan route. I came from Bangalore, Hassan via NH75, via the Hassan city to Belur. What I think the best way to, there are two things. One is via Hassan, the route that I took, Hassan to Belur and Halebedu. I could not visit Halebedu due to time constraints. The other route is the Somarpet Belur road. This is a phenomenal scenic uh, route. You have beautiful banyan trees, coffee estates side by side. So you can do one thing. Come when you're coming from Bangalore, visit Halebedu and then the Chennakeshava Temple. And then when returning back to Bangalore, you can take the Somarpet Belur road. It's around 30-50 kilometers extra approximately, but you will enjoy the drive. So, yeah, I would really suggest you visiting this place to understand how India was back then. Yeah, so please subscribe and follow for more such videos and adventures with me. It was a fun time. See you in the next video. Bye.